I want us to finish off with one question for both Dr. Mohammed and Dr. Irene. Just to get your perspective from where you sit, why or what is your biggest challenge in mobilizing local resources? Where is the headache? What's the missing link? Why do you feel private sector is not coming fully to the party?
Yeah, thank you very much. That's a good question, and I think that's why we are here with private sector. Today we're going to discuss on their involvement through different panels, but also I think we have also a special session for private sector in the evening, Garadina, showing them the opportunities that are available in health sector. I feel like most of the problem, maybe there was an awareness of what they can do in terms of investing in health sector, because sometimes people, when they talk about health sector, you're only seeing hospitals, you're only seeing problems, but there's also opportunity in terms of manufacturing. Yeah. There is also opportunities of public-private partnership in order to access. This is the example that we have done with on the health post. I said we have increased our health post to 1,200 and above, but I want to mention that it was also through private-public partnership, because in some cases the government put their infrastructure, and then they give management of that health post to the private sector and so on. And that's one who has managed to boost the access to the services and increasing of the health posts across the country. So I think the most important is having discussion and showing the opportunity. The private sector, of course, they want to invest, they want to see the benefit, but still you can make benefit and save lives. And that's what you want to show them. Yeah. Thank you.
And you had to do a gala dinner for them. Of course. Show them this. Wow. Dr. Irene, what makes you have sleepless nights while planning to go and try to convince local investors to invest locally within the health system?
Thank you. That is a very, very good question. And I think why we don't have a private sector, most likely previously it happened. It appears like, when we talk about health, mostly looks like it's something to do with the public. I'm saying this because like when you talk about health, especially when you talk about social protection regarding health, we have 3 tiers. We have tier 1, which is non-contributory. This is financed by the government, and times you find the donor chipping into that. And then we have the second one, when you have the contributory, where you are employed and you are employed in the public or private, but this is a mandatory, when you have the National Health Insurance Funds. And then we have the third tier, when we have the private or supplementary ones. So you'll find most of the private sector we'll find them in the private insurance companies, private finance arrangement. But now, initially, in some of the countries, we didn't have conducive environment for private sector to be engaged. Sometimes we'll find some of the partner state countries, their policies are unpredictable. And that makes it difficult for the private sector to go and make their investment. Remember, investment in health requires huge investment, requires long-term commitment. So once the private sector see the commitment, the political commitment, then that is where you'll find them coming in. Then the dialogue like this one shows the opportunity, because when we talk about health financing, it means there are a lot of things. We are talking on the supplier side, but we also have to talk about the demand side. And when we talk about demand side is the argument which was also brought out by Dr. Brian, that it's multi-sectoral. Even if you construct a road to a health center, then you are facilitating these people to access this facility. And when you say, yes, we have the hospitals, we have the doctors, we have medicines, but you have these people who cannot afford to come from home and go to the hospital, or these ones cannot afford 2 meals a day, then it means they can not just take medicine without any meals. So it is a multi-sectoral approach. So for us, especially in East Africa and community, most of the partner states will find only we have the government, and the government there will find the donor community, but mostly you'll find the private sector sharing away on investment in health. And this is the right platform. And I think most of the partner states are going to learn from what best practices that we are going to get, from this dialogue. Thank you.
I appreciate all of you.